Reagan, just introduce yourself by yourself.
Yes, I'm Reagan from Uganda. I'm happy to be at this interview. Yeah.
Special guest of honor. Anyway, so
Thanks.
Reagan is a Ugandan staying here in Germany, and today I want to ask you basic questions. What you think about Nigerians here in Germany? First of all, do you know what's the pool of Nigerians? Would you say you know a lot of Nigerians in Germany?
Yeah. I quite know some Nigerians in Germany, also from since I'm a student from my university. And yeah, there are some I meet on streets. I don't know much about them, but I hear even what other people say about the Nigerians in Germany. So yeah,
In
it's
fact,
a
it's
mix
impossible
of-
for you not to have even met Nigerians. So we are everywhere. Anywhere you go to, we are there. Somewhere, somehow, we just find us there.
Yes.
So, first and foremost, you said you've heard a few things about Nigerians. Oh yeah.
Yeah, quite many.
So what are they? Let us know the few things or a few things that you've heard before we now hear your own personal opinion.
Yeah, like when you get to a new environment, you hear stories, some which are good, some which are bad. Yeah, there are some people who say it's not good to associate with Nigerians. Then there are some who say, yeah, they are good people, but it's always good if you meet and interact with them. So there are people who tell you, who even discourage you to meet with Nigerians.
Really?
Yeah.
You are missing out.
Yeah, so
Okay.
and there are those who will be like, yeah, maybe try them and see. So it's always good to try. Yeah, people will be like, these people may be, yeah, like the good thing which I've also seen, Nigerians are good at talking so high and so loud. But I
Always
realize it's not only for Nigerians. I think mostly the West Africans are good at talking top of their voice. I don't know why. Maybe through this
We need to
interview
let you know that we are here.
they'll tell me, because Nigerians, Cameroonians, even Ghanaians, when they are together, they still do the same. So, but when you come to the other part of Africa, maybe like East Africa, yeah, we are. Our voices are a bit low, but it's
Why?
quite. Why?
People don't like noise or what?
Some like noise, but I think it's from our foundation. We are always raised to at least to give like space to other people when they are talking and so on. And also like sometimes too much noise, we take it as if it's an argument or something like that. But it's too funny that what I realize in the Nigerians is, I think, a way of expressing themselves and about happiness. It's not argument, although when you're outside and hear them speaking, you will know that that's a good fight.
You think we are fighting?
Yeah, that's a good fight.
That's good. So now these are like general opinions that you've gotten from other people. So what are your own personal opinions about Nigerians generally?
Yeah, my personal opinions, they are like still, like I said, yeah, they are always like, you can be in a bus and all the people are quiet, two Nigerians enter, then it's fire. You will know that at least. Yeah, it's the same thing at least.
Arrived.
Yeah, the other thing, like, I remember there's somewhere I was working and then there was this Nigerian lady, whenever she would enter a bus, just know the bus would be covered and she would be on the phone. But you will know, like, with their pidgin English, you will just tell before even they tell this is Nigerian. Actually, that's the good thing about Nigerians. Like, if you see me, apart from before I tell you where I come from or who I am, then no person will know who I am. But when you meet a Nigerian,
You just know that.
you just know just by the first word they say.
So you're trying to say that you guys don't speak pidgin English, really?
No, in my country, we don't use pidgin English.
You guys are
not
missing
even-
it. You should learn. People should form your own because there's something with pidgin English that English cannot do for you. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
and I, yeah, my other opinion about Nigerians, I see how they're proud about like their music industry and their partying life. At least these are people who always like, whenever you meet them, play your good music from your country. They will shy it away. They'll be like, no, that's no music. Then they always play their video and so on music, which is good.
We're representing our own, it's not our fault.
Yeah, it's not your fault, but still you have to appreciate even music from other parts of the world.
No, we do appreciate music from other parts of the world. In my defense as a Nigerian, we do appreciate music from other parts of the world. But see, I don't know, there's something that Nigerian music just has that the other parts of the other African countries, them not other parts of the world now, does not have, in my opinion. I've listened to a few songs from other parts of Africa. I've heard some that are really nice, that I think are really, really good. Some from Cameroon, I've heard some from Gambia, and they're actually quite nice, really nice. But I think because our population, we are really much, so the buzz is more from us, and then we are just proud people. We just like to just say it out. It's not our fault.
Yeah.
The more you keep pushing it on us, we'll be absorbing it.
Yeah, and also about the Nigerians, like since I think when they're speaking to fellow Nigerians, they use a lot of speaking English. So even when they meet other nationals, they still continue to use the pidgin English, because I remember at the university, there are some cases maybe when you're having people from other countries like from India or Germany or Italy or somewhere, and then they are conversing, then they still ask you, what is your, like, because your fellow Africans, because they call us Africans, what did they say? Like, the Nigerian will come speak the pidgin English, but it's even surprising that even to like me, since I don't come from maybe West Africa where pidgin English is used, like that means like I also have some challenges understanding it, but I still understand the Nigerians. But these other people, like, because even me it took me time at least to know the na and so on, a beg. So it's quite interesting. But when you meet these people, they will, like when the Nigerians speaking, they will feel free when they will speak, and this person will be like, yeah, but what's your friend trying to say? Then you're like, but he's speaking English. Like, you'll know like what, and it's even surprising that even when they're doing their presentations in class, yeah, they are proud to use the pidgin English, forgetting that's not Nigeria, but it's some other country.
I don't think it does that happen.
Yeah,
really?
it has happened quite some time.
That's strange, because I don't present anything in pidgin English.
Maybe
Never.
you don't, but some do.
That's
And,
I'm not even. I don't think I've seen
seen
anyone.
artists have been in classes and it has happened.
Wow. But that's cool. Isn't that cool?
It's cool,
what
but
was
it's
the response like when someone was presented and the person said something in pidgin English? What was the response?
yeah. The good thing is the classes are always cool and calm, so people stay there until maybe if the professor understands, or if they don't understand, they'll be like, they'll ask some few questions. Maybe then someone can improve. Maybe, but the good thing about like maybe studies, sometimes like as long as someone gets what they have asked, then even if you use pidgin English, you can still portray your communication and it comes out well. But I think the biggest audience won't understand so well what it's meant. But maybe they feel that know what you're saying, they'll follow around and feel okay.
Okay, so you've been saying nice things so far, at least in my opinion, they are nice things, that we're proud, that we're loud, it's very nice for us. But in your opinion, what are like the negative things that you think that from your interactions with Nigerians?
Yeah,
Let's not look like we are just good people all around.
I would not say still they're not bad, but I feel, like I say, Nigerians too proud and they always know they are the smartest people in Africa. So whatever they do to feel like they are too smart, they sometimes try to undermine other people in such a way, They try to undermine, and like maybe when you're before them, you might not feel this kind of attachment about when you're with some. You might feel like, let's say, like I said about music, when you play some music, like it might not be the dancehall music that you like or something. Maybe some people like slow music, some people like their traditional country music. Like I've heard of Cameroon, they have this traditional music. It's too slow. Yeah, but for them they like it so much. But when you play it to the Nigerians, they might not like it, and more so if it's in the traditional like languages, they feel out. Maybe that's the good thing about Nigeria. That, yeah, I think the biggest audience of the music they sell out there is in English. So maybe even other countries like it. But when you go like to my country, we have very few English songs, and maybe they have only like been marketed in my country, not so much outside. But still, maybe these songs which are more of involve dancing and dancehall, like yeah, those are the ones you see out. But still, since they're in like our traditional languages, some people may not appreciate that them that well. And I think it's the same thing. Like even if you happen to play it, like I remember there was a party where I eat, and some people played. Yeah, a Cameroon girl played music at this party, and the audience she got from the Nigerian friends was not good. I didn't like it.
Oh,
Yes, so I felt like even they had requested me to play music, but I felt like I didn't have the right to play because I was hoping for the same audience, some reaction from them.
You should see. The thing is that at least let me now defend us again. The thing is, our reaction is never to make the person or the other people feel bad. It's just us. A lot of times we are, say for example, you know the thing where we're always yabbing somebody, we're always running somebody down. Yabbing, I don't know the right word to say yabbing in English now. Does yabbing have English English interpretation? But it's not from a bad place, really. It's always just like to also help the person feel relaxed and feel like, see, look, nothing, we're all cool. It's never to make the person feel
Yeah, like someone will feel relaxed, maybe the Nigerians around will feel relaxed. But if you undermine the kind of music that I appreciate, trust me, I'll never feel relaxed.
Anyway, we are learning. So it's a good thing that we have had this discussion now, so we can also learn.
It's kind of like emotionally, mentally, I want to be fine.
Yeah.
That's why today I'll play this kind of music, tomorrow I'll come play other music, but in form of kind of revenge, which wouldn't have been something nice.
Yeah, true. Okay, so we have learned a lot, at least I personally have learned a lot. I've learned a lot so far. So thank you so much, Reagan, for being with us today.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Also. Yeah.
So guys, on to the next.